Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning if you're in North America. It is match day T-1, and I just want to get a feel for how the fans are doing. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Just want to get a feel for how the fans are doing. Shout out to you, KelechiAFC. I see you in Rwanda doing your thing. Thank you very much, Kelechi. NFF should just appoint you as an official fan ambassador for the Super Eagles because you're always there. They should just appoint you as official fan ambassador. Let's just know that, representing the fans always, Kelechi. But yes, thank you very much for joining, guys. I just want to get a feel for how people are doing, how people are thinking, how people are feeling ahead of tomorrow's game. I already did all my pre-match talk, previews, analysis, all that you can watch on the Eagles Tracker YouTube channel. So for today is just to have a nice conversation, see how people are doing. Please send requests. I want to hear from as many people as possible. And are we feeling confident? Are we nervous? I mean, it's Rwanda. Should we be nervous? But of course, we're in a do or die situation, so we know as things they go now. We cannot be overconfident. We have to, tread carefully. Kelechi is feeling confident, okay? But yeah, please send a request if you want to join so that we can hear your thoughts ahead of tomorrow's match. Hello.
What's in this up?
Local, international, intercontinental man.
I'm just a local man, please. All
No,
this
at this
other.
point, it's only Canada and America. You've not come to see us here, but
No
Africa, we
worries,
see
very
you there.
soon.
Europe, you're there, but you've not come. Next
It's in
year,
the
this is
works.
why
It's
they
in the works. It's
need to
okay.
qualify so that next year.
It's in the works. Not that my schedule is so tight that we can't factor in America and Canada, but let's see. Let's see.
No, but thank you for joining me, Kelechi. You're over there in Kigali. You've been around the players. You've spoken to them. Just before how you are feeling. How are the players feeling from your interaction with them?
Well, you're feeling very confident. The interactions have been quite limited, just down to the regular, interviews.
Mm,
We had an interview with a few of the players after the training session yesterday. The captain first spoke, the man Lukman spoke, uh, is it Aroka Dare?
Tolu,
That's
yeah,
his name, isn't it? The striker.
yeah.
Yeah, spoke. So a few of them spoke to us, and they are sounding, very confident. We witnessed the training session. Obviously, you can record a training session, and it seemed very, very, very intense. Very intense. I think that training session went for 2.5 hours.
Everybody is
Like,
running.
bro, everybody's running, the man, and then obviously there were some Rwandese people around the stadium, but
Mm.
in case they are spies, we kept constantly changing. This person changed big, with this person.
So
It
that they
was
cannot
intriguing to see.
predict what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it was a good training session. The
Is
interview. I'm
sorry,
about to head to the stadium now, actually.
is Eric Shell when he's training? Is he shouting or is he more of a calm guy?
I he was just not like shouting, but just saying his instructions,
Just
not like
giving instruction. But say some
yeah.
coaches they will yell at you. They will, they like to impose themselves like that.
No, not really. No, it was quite calm. It was calm when it got to when our Muslim brothers would break their fast. They suspended briefly. They broke their fast, came back again. Just normal communication, but very, very intense. Very, very intense. In fact, the goalkeeping side itself was even quite intense. Like I'm like, yo, these drills, bro. These guys, who are these guys? Well, it was okay. It was okay, really okay.
Okay, and now let's go to your own mood. Feeling the vibe in Rwanda, seeing the training. How are you feeling ahead of tomorrow's game? Because it's do or die.
Yeah, I'm feeling very confident. I was here last year when we came here as well, when we drew near nil. But we were just unlucky for me in that game. Victor Boniface hit the post. We had a good goal disallowed, so we can name one or two. But the reverse fixture in you didn't go our way. So I mean, obviously we rested players in that game. they have a new coach as well who will be trying to impose his philosophy. They might have a manager bounce like us. So, but I'm very, very confident that we're going to win this one. I'm very, very confident. We have our full squad, like, and our players are informed in their clubs and stuff. So, yeah, quite confident.
Nobody went to spy on Rwanda training. Maybe say see what thing they do.
So I'm supposed to be actually at the stadium to cover their managers, their coaches' press conference,
Mm.
but I'm in University of Kigali doing some research work. I'll soon go for our own. Then from there, I think we have a training by 6 o'clock. But it's the standard. It's normal. It's 15 minutes allowed training now for the press. After
Mm.
15 minutes, we exit. They close the stadium and then they train. So yeah.
You are still doing educational something when you are there covering football.
No, we are we are researchers. I was a PhD holder, always a PhD holder. We will have to pay courtesy call to our colleagues in different universities and do 1 or 2 collaborations. You know how it is when you're abroad. So yeah.
No, amazing, amazing. And I'm glad to hear that you're feeling confident. I on my own show yesterday, oh no, not yesterday, on Tuesday, I predicted 2-0 for Nigeria. Because this new Rwandan coach, he's a guy that likes to set his team up to defend. He likes to sit back. They also know that most of the pressure is on us. If Rwanda should draw that game, to most people, it will be seen as Nigeria messed up.
Mm-hmm.
So they know that the pressure is on us. We are the ones that need to come out and punch and deliver because again, they're top of the table, we are not. So I think it will be a KG match. They will set up very solid, very compact, and we would have to try to break them down. So I said I think that we'll play a 2-0 win. Eventually when we score that first goal, it will soften the belly a little bit, and then somebody can score a second goal. Somebody like Smidlai said that God is showing him a 4-0 win. He thinks that we can just go and slap them.
No, my brother, a
What?
win is a win at this stage.
How
One
are
zero
you?
self I take. I just want to creep up the table.
Mm.
1-0 I take self. Anything, just give me a win, I beg. You understand? I know that the supporters club are flying in tomorrow.
Mm.
So we'll have a sizable number. We spoke to the Nigerians in Kigali as well, the Nigerian community, they'll be there in mass. So we are gathering the support that we need for the game. So there's no cause for alarm. We are together. We are going to deliver.
Okay, let me ask you. I don't know. You said, it's been limited interaction with players, but the new boys in the camp, the Kayode Bankoles, Papa Daniel, Tolu Arukudare, do they look like part of the team? Because some people say when they come for the first time, they need to watch, they need to learn. But do these guys feel like, does it look like they're already part of the group?
Yeah, of course, they're already part of the team. When I don't know if you saw my video that went viral. I'm not trying to brag or anything here, but the video of me. No, sorry, they were saying hi to me before
Yeah,
they said they
I saw
they say
that.
hi to me. And you could see Rocco Dare and Bassi walking together
Mm.
when I get Bassi. So they already mingled. This is England based and I can't remember where Rocco Dare is from again, but
Belgium.
you can see they already Belgium. Yeah, so he has an American accent. So I was thinking, was he born in America or does he play in America? I
It's
don't know.
like
Sha.
it's
So
like
yeah.
Emmanuel Dennis. No worry.
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, you can see that they're already settling. Although we've not seen any, what do you guys call it now, initiation
Yeah, we
videos yet at the
haven't
moment.
seen,
I
yes.
mean, we haven't seen. Maybe I'm sure they must have done it. Maybe they're just keeping it under wraps. I don't know, but yeah, they are all working together. There's no segregation or anything, nothing like that.
Okay. So, you always consult your oracle. You have that your
My
chieftaincy staff. I don't
type
know
of
what it's
office
called.
is
Ex-
everywhere. It's everywhere. It's
exactly.
everywhere. Yeah,
So,
no, no,
what
yeah.
what what are the gods showing you? We've seen the gods show you some
It's a
positive things
victory.
for
God,
Arsenal in the
God
past.
change victory. Just victory.
They're not
I did not
they tell you
proceed to the
any
next phase
no
of the score
details.
line. You have victory. I don't need the details. As soon as I don't see V, we carry on.
Okay, no, amazing, amazing. And of course, second game against Zimbabwe, we can't get ahead of ourselves yet. But that one is going to be in New York with the Nigerian fans. More Nigerian fans, home support, everything. We need 6 points out of six to be able to qualify for this World Cup. At least to even still have a very good chance. So, are you feeling confident that we'll be in the USA, Mexico, and Canada?
So yes, I'm confident the boys. When you have your full squad, the game against the Sultan and Zimbabwe, those 2 games we didn't really have our full squad, and with the way my brother, is defending
Oh,
now, or the
best
way
right back in
Osimhen is
England.
abandoning, yeah, of course, he's clearly the best by far by countryman. So I no fear.
Hmm.
I no fear. I was say that their Kigali, Rwanda left back where they ball anyhow. Then go Keja, then go
Hmm.
Okamo. No time. We are confident. We are confident.
And I mean, the pitch that, so just to be clear, the pitch that they are training on, are they training in the main bowl or is it like just
No,
a
no, they're
training
training
pitch?
boat this evening by
Mm-hmm.
6 o'clock. It's actually past 5 for Rwanda time, so they are training the next 45 minutes on the pitch. But there's an adjacent pitch, training pitch
Yeah.
outside that they were training on.
But
So
have
yeah,
you guys
so that's
seen
why
the
it was
main?
a bit more open.
Have you guys seen the main pitch already? I'm just wondering how the
No,
pitch looks.
I was there last time, so I'm sure it's still good. It's a good pitch. But
Mm,
I'll see it again in the next
mm,
30 minutes, yeah, or in the next 15
okay.
minutes. Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, you're not a player, so you're not in the hotel room and all those other things. But one thing that a lot of people have praised this time has been the preparation that the administrators have put in place. It's not fire brigade, people are not coming a day before. Things seem to be more organized than usual in the Super Eagles camp. Are you also getting that feeling being there in person?
Well, I don't think the players deliberately, if they have come late, they deliberately come late. Is sometimes it's flight problems, scheduling problems. For instance, when I know that, for instance, the game we played before South Africa, Iwobi has never come late to any camp before,
Mm,
but it was late because of the strike they had in Nigeria. So a lot of people were late. People thought, no, because of the strike, flights weren't going. Like they had to literally pull out the stops for them to come in. I look at I was on Monday. I was actually supposed to fly with the London-based boys, but I was still filming with hotels.com, so I couldn't make that trip. But looking at it, you now say, okay, they landed on Tuesday, but no, they finished playing on Sunday. What time are they supposed to fly? The flight leaves on Sunday night. The next flight is Monday night. So it's not like players. You have to look at the flights and where they are coming from. What's our brother's name now? That plays in America.
Alassane
He was the
Isolo.
last to come.
Yeah,
Alassane, he's coming from America. He's not
long
coming
trip.
from Europe, which is it's a long trip. So he was the last one. You can't say he came late. Maybe he played on Sunday. He didn't play on Sunday. He has to leave on Monday. Surely he will arrive later than the rest. So it's not always, cut and paste that they arrive. No, no, nobody want to arrive. If you arrive late, they'll bench you.
Mm.
Richard self not a smile. If you arrive late, you just bench. So it's not like that. I'm sure it's maybe scheduling problems or one or two things, but yeah, everybody's calm. The camp looks calm. There's no problem at all.
Mm. How about, because I mean, I was more so even wondering about like from the organizational side of the NFF themselves putting things in place, because if we saw the videos, no, I have to give a shout. Let me first of all give a shout out to the new social media team of the Super Eagles and the NFF.
Yes,
They are
yes.
definitely, it's like they've bought new camera for them. They are editing better. They are capturing more
Yeah, I
things.
mean,
We can see the players arriving.
Promise is doing his best. He's really trying. The media officer. Then I think he has a team in Lagos or something that help out as well.
Yeah.
So they are content game. No, no, no doubt about that. We've seen some improvement. We'll continue to see improvements going forward with the support of everyone. So yeah.
Mm. Okay, let me ask you this question, Kelechi. You are a content creator, yourself. When I look at the majority of the people that are in camp right now, I'm not seeing channels TV. I'm not seeing,
They
any
are
of
coming. They are
the mainstream
coming on
media.
Friday.
Well, okay, but the content creators are the ones that have done advance, gone there to capture the feel, the mood, create content. Do you think like the content creators are more invested and more interested, even though a lot of them are spending their own personal money?
Well, everybody has their own race to run. I cover the Super Eagles games. I decided to cover. I've been covering Arsenal for a long time. It was time for me to cover the Super Eagles, and I've been doing that for the past part of 2 years. Everybody has their own race. If you have money, you fly yourself. If you are waiting for your channel to sponsor you, then you wait for them to sponsor you. To be honest, I don't know. Everybody has their own race to run, but I'm aware that the National Sports Commission, they are coming in tomorrow. The chairman, the DG, then supporters club, and some journalists are coming in tomorrow to cover the game and then head back again. So yeah.
Okay, because for me, I just dey look and
And
say,
some of the content that the creators are covering are also being shared with the mainstream. So it's still getting round.
yeah,
You
but
understand?
I
So
mean, I just feel like, the mainstream media are the ones that have larger resources, larger reach. I would have expected that, they too would come in advance to, capture the mood, be part of the training, rather than relying on people like yourself, OJB, Kali, all these kind of people to be sharing content with them. Because if not me, if I spend my money now, I fly from, say Canada even far past UK or Europe. If I spend money, I fly now. You say I should share content. I will bill you. I think Did you hear what I said?
Hmm? Is it?
No, I said, because me, someone like me now, if I fly down with my own money, I can't create
Mm.
content. Somebody from channels can't say, "Oh, AyoT, I beg, share me video." I will bill you.
Oh,
And
they might pay for it. I don't know. I don't know how it works with them. Obviously, I don't work in that line, but it's possible that they shared it with them. My own content is unique. You know, mine is unique. Sometimes I don't even know carry camera. If
Now
I
just
hold
your
my
glasses.
phone, hold my glasses, I'm done. No? Or work done complete for me. I'm gone. You understand? So everybody get their own. Sorry, I'm speaking pidgin. Everybody has their own unique strength, and if the and see, there's comradeship in the media space as well, amongst creators, amongst journalists. So if you want to share with your friend or they want to pay for it, well, fine and good. It's another stream of income, no problem.
All right. Thank you very much, Kelechi. Thank you for
No,
for
let me
sharing
head to
your
the
thoughts.
training.
Always nice to hear
Mm.
from you. Even though for my liking, sometimes you are too in the middle, you are too diplomatic. But I
Oh
always
no, no.
like to
You have to say
hear.
no. You have to say the truth because I can't be, because when you don't have the facts, you can't be
Mm,
saying. Let's say, for instance, I can't say, "Oh, channels refuse to censor somebody." No, I don't have that fact.
mm,
I'm not in their political space or whatever
mm,
they're doing. Maybe there's more important news to cover. I don't know what is going on, but I know that journalists are coming on Friday. That's all
mm.
I know. So yeah,
All right.
we'll have our complete quota. Don't worry. We are
Mhm.
holding the fort. No problem.
All right. Thank you very much, Kelechi. Always nice to hear
All
from you.
right, take care.
That is
Bye.
Dr. Kelechi, straight from Kigali, Rwanda. He's heading to the stadium now to probably see Eric Shell's press conference and also the training after the press conference. So yes, it's very diplomatic, like me. Say me. I always talk my talk. If you get offended, sorry, but not everybody. Kelechi gives his honest thoughts, but doesn't like to rub any shoulders, doesn't like to offend anybody, which I appreciate. Okay, if anybody else wants to share their thoughts, how you guys are feeling, give your prediction ahead of tomorrow's game, please send a request. I'll take as many people as I can. If you haven't seen my match preview and all my match conversation ahead of the game, you can also check that out on Eagles Tracker NG on YouTube. Just search for Eagles Tracker on YouTube. You see our beautiful logo, and you can watch videos. We also have videos coming live from Kigali. Everything from player interviews to training vlogs, and of course, you would see the press conference, of Eric Shell. Once the press conference is done, we have somebody that is filming for us, and of course, will get us the video, so you can watch all the behind the scenes from Kigali on the Eagles Tracker YouTube channel. And if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please, what are you waiting for? Go and subscribe now. Go and subscribe now. We need your support. We need your views. These things cost money, man. To get somebody there to record, to create content is not very cheap. If I could be there myself, I'll be there myself. But longer distance from me flying from here, more expensive than somebody that's already closer. So we've got somebody on ground to help us with that. But please support the content. Watch on YouTube, Eagles Tracker on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, and of course engage with all the videos that you see there. Lots of amazing content still to come from Kigali, as well as from Uyo when we go to Nigeria to take on Zimbabwe. Okay, let me get a few more people. Hello.
AyoT. Let's
Yes.
go, let's go, let's go, boys.
Good, good. Wait. This is not your regular handle.
Yeah, it's not actually, I just used it because I'm meant to be working. If I'm now,
ah,
if I'm now
okay.
on,
May
if
your
I'm now
guy
on my
don't see
regular
you.
thing, people see me, they'll say, what are you doing? What are you doing at this time during working hours? But yeah, um, what I'll just say is simple, right? I'm scared. I'm not going to lie to you. I know this guy is looking at me like, why is this guy scared? Because we cannot afford to drop 1 point.
Hmm,
And Rwanda are in a better position. They can park the bus and say they don't care. They are not playing for anything. They have nothing to lose. We have everything to lose, right?
yeah.
And Super Eagles do not play well against low blocks. Go and check
The
it.
new
Every
coach,
time
please.
the
Hold on now. Let him finish.
new coach, the new coach, yes, you can say the new coach, but the new coach hasn't spent enough time with these boys to
Hmm,
instill his philosophy. You still see these traces of the old coming up, right?
yeah.
Yes, they're professionals. Yes, they can accept instruction, but I'm a bit scared. That Rwanda has nothing to lose if they play 5-4-1 against us, right? And they just say, come at us. We're ready for you."
Hmm,
I'm not sure we have enough solutions in the middle with the absence of Isaiah Dele Bashiru in this team to
hmm.
actually break them down. on the other hand, I'm optimistic, praying, because we don't have, even if we, let me even say something, even if we win all our matches, right? And even if we win all our matches, there's a possibility that we still finish second and go through playoffs, right?
If we
It's
win
not
all our matches, more than likely we are going to top the group. Because
okay.
winning all our matches means that we beat Rwanda, means that we beat South Africa. I think we are still yet to play South Africa. Have we? Wait, did we play them
We've
once
not
already?
we played them once.
Uh, no, I don't think we've played South Africa
No, we've
yet.
not played South Africa.
Yeah,
But
so if we win all our matches, it means that we beat them twice.
another angle I want to give you people is Lesotho is inside South Africa. They can literally collude with each other against us. Not
Oh no, we
against us, but
sorry. Let me just correct that. We drew 1-1 against South Africa
yeah,
in
we played
Nigeria.
South Africa. Yeah,
Yes,
we
we drew
played
1-1
the
against
game.
them.
Chukwueze scored, Abi.
In the South Africa game, no, Dele Bashir.
Dele Bashir, okay, yeah, it was 1-1, and I think it was Zane that scored for them.
Yes, Zwane, yeah.
Zane, yeah, I remember that game. So yeah, they can literally collude. I'm scared of that as well, because given the fact that Lesotho, this guy is looking at me like, what's this guy saying?
No
But
worry, go on.
given the fact that
I didn't say anything.
no,
I didn't say anything.
your facial expression, but given the fact that Lesotho is literally inside, what's it called? It's literally inside South Africa. I'm scared. But honestly, I wish the boys good luck. I'm not one to. If we don't qualify for World Cup, please nobody should blame Eric Chell. This is not his doing. Even if we draw one or two games along the way, I wouldn't blame Eric Chell. Guavon and Guardiola and the other one, what was his name?
Oh,
And the one that blamed
Pesero.
Pesero and the one that blamed Osimhen. Those are the three people I blame. I can never put any blame.
There is no evidence that he blamed Osimhen. Let's not get into that. We're good.
Okay, let's leave it. But I cannot. Someone say Ogama Lojo. Okay, let me leave. But sure, I cannot blame this guy. What's his name? Eric Chell. Say I just calm down people's spirit. But it's the truth. It's reality. I said it
No,
on
I
the Let's
mean,
Do It Again.
there's going to be mixed feelings.
I said it on the Let's Do It Again group chat yesterday, and I was doing the maths, and I was trying to permutate. Like, I don't know. I want us to go to the World Cup. I want to go to America. I want to watch the games live. My first ever World Cup. But I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so with this your fear that you're currently having, if you had to put your money down, what kind of scoreline are you seeing?
I think we'll beat Rwanda. I think we'll beat them. But I think we might not. We're facing them. We've not faced them across two legs. I don't think we're going to beat them across two legs. I think we're going to win one game.
So
and
you
then
think
we'll
we'll beat them in their home, but they will beat us in New York?
I don't think they'll beat us. I think that we might draw. It's possible that we draw.
Like tomorrow?
Someone said tomorrow. There's a possibility. It's either Nigeria. I don't think they can beat us, but I think it's either we win or we draw. And there's a possibility that we can draw, and yeah, I think Rwanda are very resolute defensively. They don't concede much.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Let me just say something before I jump to you. I would say, don't blame Eric Shell if we do not qualify. I agree with that sentiment, but he's definitely going to hold some of the responsibility. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not think too far. We have a game tomorrow. But the man has to win the game tomorrow. He's coming. He's told us he can qualify us for the World Cup. He wants to win every match. We're not going to cut anybody some slack. If you're coming to do a job, you have to get the job done. If he wins all his matches and by one kind of permutation or combination, he wins every single game, and they say, oh, well, we're still not allowing Nigeria go, then we cannot blame him because he did his own part. But if he comes and we don't see any change, why did we get rid of Eguavon? Is to see a change, a positive change. So we need to see that positive change. We need to see the players playing better. We're playing a game tomorrow that we're likely going to be facing a team that is going to come out and, try to defend against us. In the past, we've struggled to break down teams that play with a low block. we've struggled, and then we can now concede one chance on the counter. So let's see. Are we able to break them down better tomorrow, or is it going to be more of the same? Do we have some new ideas? I know that it's been a short amount of time, so he cannot have completely transformed the mentality 100%. I understand that. But at least we should be able to see one, two, three, new ideas. I spoke to Kelechi, was the first person I spoke to on this live. Kelechi spoke about how every single player is running in training. So let's see all of that translate on the field. Let's see everybody running hard, giving effort, and we can tell that okay, Eric Shell has impacted them one way or the other, and then hopefully the result can come along with it. So nobody's going to blame him, but he needs to do what he has been hired to do and what he has also said that he's going to do. But yes, Mr. Solomon, thank you for joining.
Thank you, Ayo. Thank you for having me. The first thing I want to say is about saying we shouldn't blame the coach, even if we're not gonna blame him, but he know the position where we were in before he took the job, so we can't say we won't blame him, and we are not even praying that we're gonna blame him because I know we're gonna win 2-0. Eagles have been in this situation before. I remember Zimbabwe. We needed a away result against Zimbabwe. We went there during JJ. We won 2-1. Julius. We've been in this situation against Algeria. We went there, we won 4-1. I know Eagles are going to win. I know we're going to win. I'm not even scared about that situation. But I like the spirit in the camp. Everyone is optimistic. So I don't know. Everybody has their own opinion on whatever. But I know Eagles will win. Tomorrow, 2-0. I've already thought about it. I know how it's going to be. They will sit back fine, but we'll get our winning. Like, we winning. I know. I'm so sure. I've always wanted something like this, positive energy, because I think the man is so positive. I can even see, like, he is so positive. The coach is so positive. I can see. So, and the guys also, I think there's this different spirit they have now. Like, they're not walking into the camp looking as if, because I'm not saying the Gavon is bad or whatever, but I've never been a fan of what is a Gavon and Finidi coach in Nigeria now. I've never been. So, but the way the guys came to camp this time around, we can even feel it, even though we're not there. I'm from SA, like I'm watching, but I can feel it. I can see that these guys, they want to play. Everyone wants to go. So I'm so hopeful, and I know we'll win. It's a new start, a new journey that we're getting in, and it's a positive journey. So I'm not even scared of anything, like saying we're gonna draw 1-1. If they like, they can pack the bus from here to Ojoleba, from Ojoleba to Rwanda. Nigeria will get a 2-0 winning. I'm sure, so sure of that one. I am so sure about it.
So you are saying a 2-0 win, but who do you think can be the game changer? I mean, we know the usual suspects, but who are you seeing as the person that makes things happen for us tomorrow?
I think if we play Hassan Yusuf, I know people think that Hassan Yusuf, like he didn't merit to come. Maybe there's someone in form right now more than him. But that guy, there's a way I view games. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have that huge name following him or people thinking about him so much. And the games that he has played, I think I see something that is different. He's playing in the US. People are not looking at him. We're not even paying attention to him. I think it might be our joker. He might make a difference. Victor, tomorrow, I am so sure. I am sure. Hassan Yusuf, if he plays, and the center back from what is his name? The one that plays in, he's a good player too. I am so sure. But I am sure about Hassan Yusuf, if he gets a chance to play, I think he will do well. And Victor gets a goal for me. That's for certain. I am so sure about Victor Osimhen. I am 100% sure. Because I know he hasn't played this, I think he hasn't played maybe our last 2 games or something like that. He hasn't played. If I'm not lying, exactly.
Victor
So,
hasn't
and
been
I
playing. He
think
hasn't played the World Cup qualifying at all.
exactly. From the things he said during his podcast with John Obi Mikel, our former Super Eagles captain, the things he said there and the spirit that he came with, I know he's going to make a difference because he wants to, because they can't afford not to.
All right. Let me
So, yeah,
jump over
I'm so
to.
positive about this.
Let me go over to Sam. Sam, welcome. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling hyped up. I would say I'm a little nervous actually because, like I said, this game. You see, this game, it's a do or die. It's like a do or die, and our progression will tell from that game tomorrow. I don't care about the win, but even though we can scrabble, even if it's a 1-goal win, I think we will start, dreaming again. Yesterday night, I took out time and I watched the past. How many games we played? Lesotho, we
4
played
games so far.
Zimbabwe, and I was looking at all the games we played. it wasn't like we played any badly. Those 4 games we played, a major part of it was we had very hard luck. The one against Zimbabwe, I went over and I was looking at the highlight. We got really good chances, but we couldn't just get the goal. The one earlier, so I noticed it was actually Uzoho that actually started this campaign with us. Mwabali only kept the game against Benin Republic that we lost, but all the games were pre-AFCON, the last AFCON.
No,
And I think that the
Omabali was
mindset,
in goal for the 1-1 against South Africa.
Mwabali was in goal.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Yeah,
one where the defender, the striker, like finished all our defenders and scored. It was, yeah, I think, okay, yeah, you're right. You're
what
right. It was Mwabali.
Timber's one, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But I feel like there's gonna be a whole lot of changes now. If there's one thing I've observed with Eric Chell and this new team, and since they've been in cap, the discipline has changed. Everybody don't they talk well. Everybody need to catch cruise again. Everybody mindset now, oh boy, we have to play this. And coupled with what you said on your last podcast with Smith, like, see, if these players don't make it this time, see, let this generation of players forget about going to the World Cup ever. Because by that time, some of them will be 29, 30, 31. Where is the chance? So they really have to come for it. And it's not like we really have a bad group. The only threat that I saw in this group when the group came out was just South Africa. But it's surprising that we've just been losing vital points. Sometimes we have to come from behind and start drawing against Lesotho. Like, it was sad me watching those, because I have to be like, how did we come to this precarious situation? How did we get here? But the thing was, most of our games too, we had very hard luck. There were chances we could have buried. I remember the one time where Awoniyi did against, was it same Lesotho, like 1-on-1 with post. Taiwo Awoniyi, I guess it happens, it's football. But these are chances that if we had buried them and just scrabbled with either 1-0, we would have been good. All the big boys in Africa are doing great in their group. Literally all the big boys. Cameroon, Ghana, Morocco, Egypt, everybody, they do well. So why can't Super Eagles, come out and show them why we are the giant of
I
Africa?
would
Even
just say, I mean, sorry to cut you off, but I would just say Sudan is topping their group, and they also have Senegal in that group. But go on.
Senegal will
I
most
think
likely come.
Madagascar, even Madagascar too. There's another
Madagascar is
small
topping
team also.
because they won yesterday and Ghana hasn't played. When Ghana
Algeria,
plays
rather.
on Friday, Ghana, is it Algeria or who
It's
is in
Algeria.
Ghana's
Oh
group?
no, Madagascar and Ghana's group.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's in
but
Ghana's group.
Mozambique is topping Algeria's group, but Algeria are yet to play.
Exactly. By the time Ghana plays charge in their home in
Ghana
Ghana,
is
they
not going
will
to
win.
qualify. I beg.
Are you sure Ghana is going to win?
Ghana is not going to qualify. I
No,
beg.
let's be honest. They are doing pretty good in the World Cup, better than us. And I'm happy for them. If I had to trade the AFCON for the World
I'm
Cup,
not
well,
happy
I'll
for
go
them.
to the World Cup rather than AFCON. We don't carry AFCON before. We've been there. Recently, we did very well. I'd rather trade this AFCON we are going for in December than World Cup is the limelight, the biggest stage in the world. So I'm hoping they come good. I feel our motivating factor will be Victor, and I was so impressed with what Victor do in the past few weeks. He has put fear, in these defenders, in the Rwandese defenders, because they're going to be like, this guy, they come from Europe. So everybody, two things: is either they foul him and we get a penalty, or they just let him play because he will disturb them. And Victor, if you see Victor already, Victor is coming with this momentum. Literally, he left Galatasaray on time and he was the first or
The
second person
Lion.
to come to that. So you don't already see in mindset like, bro, no more play. We have to make it happen. I wish the other player too can buy into that his momentum. If we carry that same lion or die in a die attitude, go, even though now 1-0, we win them. If they like, let them fool the whole pitch. Kagame, come and watch the game. We'll win them if we have that die-hard attitude. I believe we'll do well. I
You are
believe we'll
calling
do well.
out.
I
You are
know.
calling out their president too.
That is the motivation they need. That's
If
the
you
most.
like, make him come.
That's
Feel
the
like
most
make
they
him
can do.
come.
Bring the president and put him on the stand so he motivates the boys. There's nothing bigger than that they can do, and we'll still win. It's unfortunate we found ourselves in this crazy situation. 0-3, lost one, but I believe we can change the tide. I believe so.
Okay, Sam, I'll come back to you in a bit. Solomon, if you were the
Yes.
coach or if you were an assistant coach, you're advising Eric Shell, how
Yeah.
would you like the team, in terms of formation, and which players do you want to see start the game tomorrow?
Okay. For me, I will also go with the right fullback. I will always go with Ola Aina.
First of
For
all, no, wait first now. What
the,
formation are you playing?
I'm thinking I have two formations in mind. I'm thinking 3-5-2, right? Like two wing backs that are acting as like supporting the midfield. Like also, like I'm a Real Madrid fan, right? So if you let me be, if I don't play 3-5-2, I'll play 4-2-1, 4-4-1-2-1-2. Like so, I'll have someone like Ola Aina, right fullback.
You wait, see, yeah, yeah, see,
Bruno.
you've not yet. You said you first said 3-5-2. You said 4-1-2-1-2. Which one are you going with first?
I'm thinking. I said because sometimes it depends. It depends on,
Yeah,
on on how the game goes.
but you have to start with the formation now, and then you can change during the game. Which one will you start with?
Okay, I will go with 4-1,
Two.
4-1-2-1-2.
Okay,
Yeah.
goalkeeper.
My brother within my state here in South Africa. So one
Okay,
balingo.
so it's a right fullback, Olaino.
Like yeah.
Okay, left fullback.
I'll play Bruno,
Okay, who are your two centre backs?
Basi, and my captain, Capitan
Okay, William
Ekong,
Trevor. So who's the one in front of them? The holding midfielder.
Onyedika.
Onyedika. Okay,
Onyedika.
who are your
Yeah.
two centre midfielders?
I'll play Ndidi to help the legs. I'll play Ndidi and Iwobi
So two CMs, Indidi and Alex. Okay, who is your
and
attacking
Alex.
midfielder?
I want to play Lookman behind Victor.
But yeah, okay. You said so. Who are your two up front? Because you said 4-1-2-1-2.
Yeah, 4-1-2-1-2. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying. I
so
said I want to play Lookman behind Victor.
okay, and then
That's what I mean.
who are your two up fronts?
You said
Who are your two up fronts?
I'm looking. I don't know, but uh, Boniface national team. My heart goes with Boniface, but sometimes performance related. I'm thinking the guy from Belgium. I don't have a problem because I think we need people to worry them seriously. I wouldn't mind going with Tolu and Victor, but my heart goes with Boniface. But if I'm thinking performance related now, like currently now, I don't mind giving him a chance, him to pay Victor up front because we needed him, like
Mm.
his height, the physique and everything. That's what I
Okay,
think.
I would say I hear you on that. The only thing that I would maybe say, I feel like Tolu and Victor. I don't know if they can play together. Just because they are two. Tolu is like what 6'4".
Yes.
Victor is like 6'1", 6 feet. They are both players that like to. They'll just be competing for every header together. They're not. For me, if you play two strikers up front, the way I think of tactics, one striker needs to be somebody that plays with feet. One striker needs to be able to drop deeper a little bit, needs to be able to play with the team a bit more. Unless you are like maybe dying minutes and you just want everybody inside the box. So I don't think the both of them can go together. But I hear you still. Okay, let me jump to Sam. Sam, what formation are you thinking and who are your starting 11 for tomorrow's game?
My mindset tomorrow is attack. So I'm not dabbling. Straight 4-3-3.
Hmm.
I'm not, there's no need for trying an experiment. Straight 4-3-3. I agree with his backline. I'll do the same with him. Olaina, Ekong and Basi, and Bruno. But Bruno, I will have to warn Bruno. Those your crosses. Those your crosses. Like if you watch Bruno highlight for Nigeria in crosses, no they ever.
I
You need to get.
disagree. I
No,
disagree.
for real. Smith
I
Lai said
no,
the
I
same thing the last
I
time.
dis- I dis- I dis-
Smith
I
Lai,
disagree with Smith Lai too.
Smith
See,
Lai
now,
said
Bruno
now why
is
your
like
phone for? Your
no.
phone no green.
No. See, let me tell you, Bruno. Like I can't remember which game it was. Bruno, like his crosses are good. If again, we should also understand that the fact that somebody did not get on the end of the cross does not mean that it was a bad cross. But
it's
Exactly.
not timely.
I
It's not
I know
timely.
I
I
know
love him for
I
good. I
disagree.
love him for good. If he's track back, he's an excellent defender. He tracks back very well. Which have been crossing don't give us goal now. Which have been crossing don't even get near
He
attempt now.
has crossed many. There was one game that he put in,
He's
I think,
crossed
like,
many, exactly. He crosses.
no,
I'm
no.
not saying he
There
doesn't
was a
cross.
game that he put in, like, I think, like 6 quality crosses. And if people don't get on the end of it, it does not mean that the cross was a bad cross.
That's because
Players need to be in the right position. Players need to finish. No, I disagree with that, bro.
that's because I just feel like sometimes he need to even look. Make I just cross her. Make it come off from my leg. I've noticed it 1, 2, 3, many games in cross. And when Smith like said, I was just nodding my head that this is the one I know. But he's a good defender. I will still start him. But I'll just
Okay, go on.
advise him for his crosses to be pinpoint. For my midfield, I'll definitely still go with him. I'll pair Iwobi. I'll pair um I'll pair is it Onyedika? Yeah. Onyedika has been doing well. Onyedika has been doing very well. For Ndidi, I think I'll bench Ndidi. Like I said, going back from previous highlights I've watched, I'll pair Ndidi. Ndidi is still good. Ndidi will still bring experience in that position, but I'll try someone. I feel like tired legs are beginning to worry him. If when I watched it, like I said, I'm talking based on previous games and previous highlights, most recent game and most recent highlight. And did he need the track back where Molo lie? He's a fantastic midfielder, but I looked at it. If you watch the game against Zimbabwe, how did they score us? Now pull out now. Pull out. And they did not mark the attacker where he passed the ball and Bassi, the striker was behind Bassi. Before you know, they got a goal. They got a goal. Was it? No. That was Benin Republic. Sorry, that was Benin Republic. No, Zimbabwe scored a free kick. That was Benin Republic, and they did not do a job where to stop that floating this thing. And then he went to the post. And then for my attack, I definitely will go with the best that I feel like I have now. Moses Simon and our coach, I say they're from the same village. Their chemistry is something I don't understand. So I believe Moses Simon will be that kind of person that will play for this guy. He will play his heart for this guy. So I believe Moses Simon will be up front. On the other flank, definitely our African best player, Ademola Lookman, and then Victor Osimhen. I go with my best foot on this one because my see the first 15 minutes, the kind of pressure where they will put for these guys will determine what the rest of the game will be like. That's the truth. My first 15 minutes will be see everybody attack, send that ball in. Let's get that. If you can get a goal in 20 minutes or 15 minutes, forget those guys will just they'll fall to the back. They'll fall to the back, and that's it. And I definitely agreed with what Smith Lai said in the last podcast. Come at these guys. They fear to approach our players one-on-one. Come at them. Let's walk it through from the midfield, and we'll do great.
Okay,
I
okay.
want to ask you something. Sorry.
Go on, Solomon.
Who would he replace Ndidi with? That's what I wanted to ask him.
Okay, he has dropped off. I saw somebody's comment. Somebody even in the comment said Indidi is tired. And for me, I laugh. Again, is Indidi as energetic and as mobile as he has been in the past? No. But again, let's be cognizant of the fact that unfortunately, Indidi has dealt with some recent injuries. So obviously he's not as strong and as mobile as he used to be. But then at the same time, is it the same Indidi that I watch every week? And somebody thinks that he shouldn't be a part of the 11 or he shouldn't be, Ndidi is still going to be a quality player for us. Maybe we might need to use him in a different role. Don't isolate Ndidi in the midfield and ask him to cover all the ground in the midfield. No, people like Alassane Yusuf cover more ground. People like Onyedika even right now will cover more ground, but Ndidi still does a lot of work. We see him playing at Leicester City. Okay, some people say, okay, now they like to play him further forward, so that he can do his pressing up front and then they leave somebody behind to sweep up for him. Yes, I understand that. But then it does not mean that he's not still a quality player or he cannot do a job. And I mean, I know that again, when Nigerian fans, a lot of Nigerian fans, we like gra. When you see somebody running helter skelter, you say, okay, yes, this guy is
This is
playing.
the
Oh,
player
he's,
that
he's, he's
exactly.
trying hard. And but the reality of it is that not everybody is going to be like that. We appreciate the effort of those that they are gas themselves out on the field. But the reality of it again is that not everybody is that player that is just going to be running left, right, center, covering every blade of grass on the field. You need those kinds of players, but you also need, other kinds of players on the field as well. Some more technical, some that just do a particular job and leave the more creative players, to do more of a job. And indeed, he used to be like that, but again, he's not that player anymore. I
Anymore.
remember, I'm not comparing the two players, but it's a similar thing that happened with N'Golo Kante. When N'Golo Kante came into limelight, Kante was just run everywhere, cover every bit of grass. But I remember when Mauricio Sarri took over Chelsea, and Sarri said, no, Kante needs to play as my eight. And a lot of people were saying, oh, you're spoiling him. You're not going to allow him to do what he knows how to do, blah, 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 everything. But then we saw other coaches come and play him in the same position. They forced him to become more useful with his feet, more clinical in attack, and eventually he
More
became a
than
better player for
more
it.
than he's running.
Yes, and
Exactly.
we've seen the same thing with Ndidi. Under Enzo Maresca last season, Ndidi playing a more forward role. Last
And
season, I think he scored more goals than he has ever scored in a season before. You know,
it's
getting
scary.
assists, contributing in the attack. So I think we need to understand that players can evolve, players can change. He doesn't have to be one type of player for his entire career with the Super Eagles. If he has dealt with injuries and he cannot run as much, because if he runs now, he collect hamstring injury, we're going to say, sorry, it's him that will go and deal with the depression that comes with it. It's him that will go and deal with everything that comes with it. So playing a different role, if he can give us 60 minutes of his best effort, after 60 minutes, sub him off, bring on somebody else that can play for the rest of the game. I think that's why you need a full squad of quality players. Let everybody come and give
Players.
their best. Even if, again, I know that players always need more game time. I understand that. But even if it's only 15 minutes that you have to play, just come and give us your best for those 15 minutes. Whatever the coach asks you to do it to the best of your ability for 15 minutes. And then at the end of the day, other players, it's a team effort. Everybody doesn't have to be as energetic as the other person. Everybody doesn't have to have the same quality that the other person has. But each player brings their own individual ability and their own, qualities to the team. Okay, if
Yeah.
anybody else wants to share their thoughts, please send a request now before we wrap up. Send a request so that I can bring you on. Let me see. Somebody said not having Papadano as an option on the bench. I mean, Papadano is the option that we have. And for me, I think, we're one day away from the game. I'm not going to talk down on any player right now. I think one day before the game, my duty is to support the team and to send positive energy towards the team. So whether or not I like Papadano, whether or not other people like Papadano, if he's called upon, he has to come and give us the best that he has. And we hope that he
Exactly.
can give us the best. Somebody like Alassane Yusuf, for example, a lot of people did not think he should be there, but for me, I trust Alassane Yusuf to an extent. I know the quality that
I
he
know.
has. I watched him at Antwerp. I watched him in the USA.
I know.
And I believe that
I
if he
know.
has to come on for 15, 20 minutes, Alassane Yusuf is a ball of energy. He can move the ball forward. He can cover a lot of space, cover a lot of ground, and we just hope that he's tackling his pinpoints. But at the end of the day, see, everybody can commit a bad tackle every now and then. So I'm not going to hold that against him. Whoever is on the field, give us the best you have. Play to the coach's instruction. And at the end of the day, we're going to hope for a very, very positive result. Somebody said, let's not deceive ourselves. Super Eagles might lose tomorrow. Anything can happen in reality, but I feel very confident that we're going to get a positive result.
That your prayer no go work, I bet. I don't know where they pray that prayer. No go work, I bet.
This man sends request. Okay, let me bring him on. Let me hear what he has to say. Hello, hello, Mr. Kenny Fresh, and then he left. See, these are the kind of people that they talk plenty in the comments. He sent request now. It not show his face. He hopped off. He's scared. Let me see. Somebody said Osime would need crossing ball. Then okay. So no, let's even just speaking of crossing. Let me go back to what that thing that I was saying about Bruno Emechi. Again, for me, like I said, I think Bruno is a decent crosser of the ball. Again, you get into the ball. It's not the reality of it is that it's not every time unless you have time to pick out your cross. A lot of the time, you aim to put the ball in a very dangerous position, and one of your attackers should go and attack the ball. Very rarely, even the ones that look amazing, the reality of it is very rarely does a player say, oh, I want to put it exactly on this guy's
No,
head. You
you
know,
must attack the ball.
it's about you put it in a dangerous area where somebody needs to go and attack the ball. And at the
And
end of the day, Bruno, I think he does that. There's nobody that is a human being at the end of the day. He's not a robot, So obviously, he'll have some crosses that are not accurate. It's normal in football. Even the best, who do you think is the best crosser? Trent, Rich James, all of them. They have crosses that are bad. Kevin De Bruyne, sometimes they have bad crosses. But
obviously.
more often than not, put it in a dangerous area and let somebody get on the end of it. And if our players don't, I cannot blame the person that is crossing the ball in, especially if it looks like a dangerous ball. Okay, we have a few more requests. Let me see if those people are willing to talk. You know, Kenny Fresh, you've lost my respect. The fact that you actually just came on, didn't show your face and ran away, you've lost my respect. I'm not going to acknowledge your comment again. You've lost my respect. But yes, hello.
Yeah, Mr. Ayo, good evening.
Yes, are you the one that is talking from a dark screen?
Yeah,
No, no, no.
yeah. I'm the one. There's no like within Nigeria and I like no
Use torchlight. Use torchlight. Let's see your face. Use torch. Your phone has
This
flashlight.
candle.
Borrow somebody's phone. Let's see your face. I have to see who's talking. While we're waiting for you, I believe Accurate Official, is that you?
Yeah. You see my
Okay,
face
hey.
now.
Okay, I go on.
All right. First of all, I would say I think for the past 3 matches now of Super Eagles now, it has always been our midfield. Our midfield has always been the problem. You understand? And for me, playing Wilfred Ndidi as a number 6 in the Super Eagles now, I think we should stop that. I think we should play more of the 8, what he played at Leicester. You understand? Allow Frank Onyeka play the number 6 position. You understand? So we would have a compact. You said?
Onyeka
no day.
is not in the squad.
Sorry. So Onyeka, the other guy from Club Brugge.
Onyedika.
What's his name?
Onyedika.
Yes, Onyedika. Yes, Onyedika. You understand? And I feel that we have a very tactical squad. You see, the problem with the what Victor Osimhen plays in his club side, when you come to Nigeria, he doesn't play like that in the sense that Victor Osimhen is more of this crossing kind of striker, whereby he uses his head to score more. Do you understand? And I wish someone like Olaina now, and Bruno can give him more of the crosses. Trust me, we're going to win this match tomorrow. But then now, these boys are under pressure. This one down for Baba.
So, no worries. Continue. We hear you.
You understand?
I know it's in Nigeria.
Nigeria, we did. I like we did.
Okay,
No, I know the talk.
go on.
See, Mr. Ayo, to be sincere with you, I'm not really optimistic about this match tomorrow. I don't know why. Because I've never seen the Super Eagles perform under pressure. I've never seen. I've lived in Nigeria for over 27 years now. I've been watching Super Eagles for over 15 years now. They've never performed under pressure. You said? Yeah, I'm married now. I'm married.
Okay.
I'm married.
Okay.
Yes, I'm married. But then, I thought they were Super Eagles for over 15 years now. These boys don't perform under pressure. You get any? If there's any match, Super Eagles perform under pressure. Let me know. Let me go and watch it.
Against Zimbabwe, against Algeria, please go back and check our World Cup qualifiers, please. Zimbabwe, Algeria in Algiers. Zimbabwe in Zimbabwe.
Can you compare football back then and now? Look at the way Cameroon struggled with
Oh, now
that
Super Eagles you talk now. You say Super Eagles now. The same name
they
they
say
be.
Super Eagles in 2025.
You say Super Eagles.
Okay. Yeah. But this current Super Eagles now, this one now. Baba, I fear. And in fact, if I'm to predict that match tomorrow, is a draw. Like the least Super Eagles can get tomorrow is a draw. If Super Eagles win that match tomorrow, Baba, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised because I'm not expecting them to win the match. You'll be surprised
if we win.
Yes, I'm serious. I'm serious because
Make me and you bet. We'll go win. We'll go win.
The same Rwanda will win us for Uyo. Not the same Rwanda will win us for Uyo.
It does not mean that
different spirit, different coach.
See, they beat us, of course. They're going to have confidence that they can do it again. But why should we be scared?
No, Ogayo now. I have a friend now. I have a friend who schools in Rwanda. Like the guy is in Rwanda currently now. The guy tells me if you see the way they are preparing for this match as well, it isn't always Super Eagles they prepare like this. You need to see the way they are preparing for. These guys are top of the. You just say they don't want to go walk up to.
They want
for their home ground.
Even Southampton want to stay in Premier League, but they're not going to. It's not about what you want sometimes.
Well, I don't know. You guys are really optimistic.
Why Southampton go catch that stray bread?
No, you guys are really optimistic about this, and I'm very happy. I'm really very happy. Like I did very happy.
No, bros, we'll go win. No worry, we'll go win. No worry, no stress.
Okay, You want bet on Wednesday? We'll go win tomorrow.
Yeah, me and you we'll bet. After DM me, we'll go bet. I don't mind.
Baba, if I see drag, I'll collect them.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Let's allow our other guests speak. He has been watching us, Yes, go on, sir. Welcome.
AyoT, good afternoon, good evening.
Good evening or good afternoon.
For what you have been doing for us. One thing about these Super Eagles is the fact that I've never seen Super Eagles that are prepared, that are dedicated this time around. Let's not lie. This time around, they are so dedicated. they know what they want to do. They all want to go to World Cup. Let's forget the fact that okay, we are coming, we just want to go out. It's different from the Nations Cup. Like okay, we are going for qualifier. This one, they know this World Cup. They know it's World Cup. And I saw Edika snaps that he was sitting down. He said, I'm tired of this training. They've never had this kind of training in Nations Cup before. In kind of we are training in a nation league to have this kind of training before. There are kind of things that say, this kind of training that they are giving is very difficult. Like this man wants he wants energetic people that wants to work, not someone that just wants to come and play and you have the name already. He doesn't care about the name you have already. He knows what he wants to deliver. So he wants my players to give me what I want. Because Eric was saying that this training hard. I was not like, they actually drilled. They know what they want. They all want to play World Cup now. They all want to play. Oshime came before everybody, not because that in terms of Finidi, he didn't come early. He said,
but no, let's not harp on that. Osimhen played a game on Friday, so he's supposed to arrive before others. Others played in the weekend. His game was on Friday, so it's not.
he can decide to say he's coming on Sunday.
Well, but I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I mean, it's the right thing that he came early. I don't think that's something to be celebrating. But go on.
So because number one, okay, look at everybody was like, okay, I want to play. Let's look at this Simon and Ademola Lookman. Are they going to play in the same part, in the same position? Because I know that they're actually having the same kind of position wing. Do you think?
I feel like some Chukwueze will be dropped. Let's just play Lukman and Simon, the both sides. They should bench Chukwueze. Why is Chukwueze starting? I'm even surprised that Samuel Chukwueze is on this list, to be sincere. Like when I saw it, I was like, why is Samuel wanted to see game time for AC Milan? Why is he on this list? You understand? Let's start people who are
is a dribbler. We don't have a dribbler in front of. We don't have someone that can actually.
Simon and Lukman can do it. Simon and Lukman can do better.
But you get people where they play with for national team when they call them. You know say people they pick from for national team. You know say that guy they pick from for national team. Anytime we play, in they get some bad games. So, but yes, of course, sometimes.
Sure.
So those things.
Not be lie, sir. Not be lie. Quite alright. Yeah.
So now I make this thing. Sometimes national team they be like a relief for some players when they come. I they tell you truth. Some guys when they the national team be like say. When they club side, they clip their wings, but when they get national team, sometimes a relief for them, they perform better. So all those players, if they good, they have them around because which left foot away good will be attack away will get for Super Eagles. Only that guy. On his day, he plays well.
Tolu is an energetic striker. If you watch him again, you will know that he has this kind of drive that Osimhen has. I'm looking forward to see that kind of guy.
Baba, forget Tolu. Now many players we don't go better. We come Spy, we not do well. We know them now. Forget Tolu. Let's use the one we have trusted already. We know.
I mean, I'm not. I think I'm not going to dismiss and say forget Tolu. No, we can't forget him. The guy is doing very well. He's showing a lot of quality. You know, I've analyzed his play. He has really improved as a general football player. I understand the sentiment of we've seen certain players in Belgium before, you know, they did not impress so much for the national team. I understand that sentiment, but let's treat everybody, you know, let's give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Let him come. Let's see what he can do. If he doesn't impress, we can say, okay, he didn't impress. But don't dismiss him before he even gets a chance to play.
But Onyedika dey Belgium, I no be Belgium. Onyedika dey.
Onyedika is in Belgium. Exactly.
Start from Belgium. All of them dey Belgium.
No, I'm one of the strikers. No, I'm talking of the strikers.
Mr. Solomon, I want to let you go so I can bring somebody else on. But thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, bro, Ayo, thanks, man. Thanks for having me, man.
All right. Please leave from the end. So
2-0. Win 2-0 tomorrow. Right. And I won't bet you. DM me, I won't bet you. That money you go send that to my mother. I no go take him, but I will win.
I say if I see draw, I make I collect now.
Yeah, if you see draw, collect. I'm serious. I don't joke. I will DM you. If you see draw, take the money.
You mean now?
If you draw, take the money. If I win you, I'll give you my mother account.
Wait. Before you go, let's make it official. How much are we betting?
He said 20K.
20K.
20,000 naira.
He said if I see draw.
So,
if I see draw, collect it.
If Nigeria should win, then you are paying it to Solomon's mother's
account. No.
Yes.
We can even send it to your account now. If you bring, when we get me, man, I will send them to your account. We'll see her now.
Okay. So if Nigeria should win, Solomon wins. If Rwanda win or draw for Rwanda, then you win the bet.
Yes, I go top her. Yeah.
of you agree? I raise your right hand. You agree?
I
I
agree now.
agree. I will
I
DM you,
agree
Mr.
that.
Ayo. I will DM you.
Okay. All right, no problem
No
now. We'll
problem.
see. We'll see after the game tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you, Solomon.
Sure, man. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Okay.
So, Mr. Ayo, I actually want this guy to be one like should be the talisman tomorrow. It will be. I'm trying to see if he can be the talisman.
Okay. So, what formation? What kind of lineup are you going to go with tomorrow? How are you going to include the Iwobi in that system?
Hi.
Hi. 1 second, Adela. Will come to you. Thanks for joining.
The formation I'm trying to see 3-4-3. 3-4-3. Will be
3-4-3.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So goalkeeper who? Umabali.
Yeah, Mwabali.
Okay. Who are your three center backs?
True.
Your internet don't hook.
We're Nigeria now. No normal thing.
Okay. While we're waiting for him to
I
reconnect,
can.
Adiola, welcome.
Okay, now should I
Hold
give my
on.
own
Let
talk in
let
everything?
let Adiola go ahead. Okay, you're
Okay,
back.
all right.
Okay, please. Very quickly before your internet hook again. Who are your three center backs?
True second. Mwabali. No, the goalkeeper.
Uh-huh.
True step.
Ah. Nigeria is working against you. Okay, Adiola, go on. Adiola, welcome.
Yeah. Sorry, this is my first time talking, but I've just been really I've been really into this matches. Like I've been watching it from start like since last year,
Mm,
and I'm really impressed by the current Eagles, if I'm being honest.
mm,
They have what it takes to actually fight to get the 3 points. Remember when we did World Cup qualifiers against Benin? Benin beat us 2-1. The next time we faced Benin, it was 3-0.
mm,
We left there with a clean sheet. So I feel people underestimate. We're talking about AFCON finalists here. Like they have the ability, they have the quality to actually do what they want. Like if they actually set their mind on it. Because to be honest, I also feel the energy that is coming from this current Eagles, like this present one. They are the normal Eagles that play for us like since last year, but I feel like they're more determined because they know the pressure that is on their head.
mm,
Because it's going to be like 8 years if we don't qualify, and I don't pray it will get to that situation. It will be 8 years that we've not been to World Cup. Why would you have that amount of talent? We have the amount of talent, the amount of qualities, and we can't qualify for World Cup.
mm,
That there's no point, to be honest. Left to me, there's no point. Like they should just scrap NFF because it's like you guys have talent, you guys have people. You won African Best twice. It's not. It doesn't really show in. It's not showing in our the way we play football. Look at the likes of Morocco. When they are playing teams, they demolish them with large score margins.
mm,
What is wrong? What exactly are we doing wrong? We need people to actually motivate these players. And I feel like the motivation is there now because they know what is at stake. Because some of them will be like 30 something and they'll never be World Cup. They will never be in the World Cup. So imagine you've been a footballer, someone like Osimhen is already like on top, and then he doesn't. I don't pray it happens, but he doesn't qualify for World Cup. What is he going to tell others in the future? Oh, you didn't play in World Cup, so you're not a world class footballer.
mm,
You don't deserve to be called in where the big boys' names are being called.
mm,
So I feel that it's a very difficult situation. If I'm being honest, it's very difficult. But I feel we have the qualities and we have the mentality to actually be there.
mm. Adela, let me
Hi,
ask you a
guys.
question. Welcome. We'll
Yeah,
come to you in a second, sir. Adela, so when you look at Eric Shell, we've seen what he did with Mali. We've heard everything that he has had to say
yeah. I
since he
watch
joined.
Mali
Are
matches.
you confident that the coach can get the players, moving in the direction that we need them to?
Well, to me, I feel like in this Eric Chell's new system, you have to be a runner. You have to run your ass out. Excuse my language, but you need to run like your life depends on it. Like if you lose the ball, you need to track back.
Mm,
Even if you are the striker that lost the ball, you need to be going after the ball. That is what I noticed in my like they do high pressing, and that's one thing I noticed in Mali football because most people, what people that didn't watch it, you really missed out a lot during AFCON. It was just one goal margin that Cote d'Ivoire used to qualify. They would have gone to the next round. They played very beautiful football, very beautiful football. And if you can do that, because that's the type of system he plays. If you are a player and you lose the ball and you expect the defender to help you track it back, trust me, you will not play again. He will bench you. You have to be a runner. You have to be part. If possible, you have to spill blood on that field when you are running. It's better for you to say you should bench you than saying that you want to play that match.
Okay, Adela, before I move on to our next person, give me your starting 11 for that game.
Well, my starting 11, obviously, Stanley is the only goalkeeper we can trust now at this moment. Then we have Ekong because Ekong has experience. Then we have Bassi because he has the build to be at the centre back. Because during AFCON, I don't know why they were putting him left back, but he has that stamina to be at that side. And then Olaino, he can be on our right. Then left back should be Bruno. But although Bruno should ensure that those passes in making, he should I say he should have a synergy with the striker or anybody or attacking midfield that is going to be there. So that's my own. And for our midfield, we should have Oyedika because Oyedika is going to flourish so much in a Richel system because it's our brain box. To me, it's our brain box. Then I'm in between Ndidi. I feel Ndidi should also be there. How many have I counted now? Let me see. 5,
I
7.
think 6 players.
So yes. No, in Oyedika, Ndidi. Then we should also have Iwobi. We should have Iwobi. That's making 8. And also supporting striker. That's at the back. I feel Lukman should be like an attacking midfielder, like a supporting striker. What he plays in his club side because he actually flourishes there than when he's even at the left. But if we want to go back to our normal formation, we should put Simon there because Simon knows how to dribble past
Pass
these
fullback.
defenders. Yes, you just get them confused because the way he dribbles, he can send you to Nisha. Excuse my language, but he knows how to dribble. So we'll talk about something like that. We would focus on something like that. But now I'm talking about my starting 11. So I'll prefer if Lukman is like a supporting striker at the back of Osimhen. Then we should have I don't know, I'm in between Tolu and Boniface. Because Boniface, to be honest, I'm always not impressed with his chances that he have missed. There are some chances he missed during this Benin game that we played, AFCON qualifiers. Some chances he missed. I was like, I have to ask, is this guy a striker? But I understand the pressure that comes with playing the national team, which is fair. Because people might say, oh, they're coming there to vibe, but it's not vibes, trust me. There's pressure. You have a responsibility to fulfill once you put on the Nigeria jersey.
Yeah.
And that's my starting 11, to be honest.
So what formation are you playing?
I'll go for should I say 4-3-3? Should it be 4-3-3? I think
But
it
you
should be in between
said
that.
wait, if you're going for 4-3-3, but you're playing Boniface and Osimhen together, or
Oh, sorry. Let me wait. Sorry. Let me correct myself. So it should be. I think it should be 5-5-3-2.
2
Yes, 5-3-2.
or 3-5-2.
3-5-2. Between those formation, trust me, I'm horrible in this formation thing, but I just know how to set my
You just know the players
players
you
when they
want.
want to play in my head.
All
And
right, okay.
that's it.
All right, thank
Thank you.
you very much, Adela. Thank you. Okay, I was about to go to our next caller, but it looks like his internet is not.
Yeah, he's having some network issue.
Yes.
But can I say
Hi
something?
guys.
Can I say something, Brother
Uh, okay. print exclusive. I think you need to leave and come back, maybe. Yeah, go on. We can hear you
Yeah,
now.
we can
Go
hear
on.
you. We can hear you.
Ah,
Okay, you can see, say they say Benin don't score. You can see it from you say Benin has scored. You
no,
can
yeah,
see it,
yeah.
okay. 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 This one is more pressure.
No.
Ah.
There is no fear. See, again, I think we need to stop. We're Nigeria, I know that we're in a bad spot, but we need to believe in ourselves and not worry about what other people are doing. That's the way we need to carry ourselves. Let's stop looking at things like more pressure on us. Normal Benin supposed beat Zimbabwe.
Sure,
So
sure.
it's something that we should have already even counted their 3 points and just say, yeah, we expect them to. They have a good coach, gonna draw. They have good players. Say Benin players now, any player when if we make Super Eagles go play for Benin. So
Sure,
good enough
sure.
for them. I'm not too concerned about that. Let's focus on our own and what we can do
but,
and what we should
but,
be
but,
doing.
but, but then, but my question is, why is it that we're not able to get a natural number 10 in the Super Eagles? Why Iwobi? Iwobi is not a 10.
But
Iwobi is.
the thing is that in today's football, natural
You
number
know,
10s don't really exist anymore. Nobody's. It's either you get a deep line playmaker or you get somebody that is creative from the flanks. We don't
but,
have
but, but,
we don't have the likes of Mesut Ozil or the likes of those kind of players anymore.
But there's this guy that played, will I say 10 or 8 at the Chan against Ghana. The Rangers guy. What's this guy's name? I don't know if you follow that Chan. Did you follow that
I
Chan?
watched it.
This this
I
this
watched the games
there's
against
this
Ghana. I
guy
did.
from Rangers. What's this guy's name? That scored. I think he scored the second goal against Ghana.
Is it Savio?
You, I, God bless you. Baba, you sabi am, you sabi am. I watched that guy. I watched that guy very well. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of calling the league players. Actually, I'm not really. But I just feel that guy have something to offer. I just feel,
Hmm.
I just feel like he has something to offer. You understand? I'm not really a fan of let's call the league players. I've never been a fan of that. But then I saw that guy at that squad, and I feel like even this Papa Daniel, I don't know, but I feel like that guy is even making more impact in the league than that guy.
Hmm.
The Papa Daniel, because I think I'm in Enugu. And I once I go and watch Rangers match once. You understand? And I see the impact he makes. That is Xavier. You understand? And I feel like that guy sometimes he plays as a 10, sometimes he plays as a 8. You understand? And I feel like is this kind of modern number 10 now that can run, that can mark, that can move around. And when you watch Iwobi now in form, now he plays as a winger. Iwobi for me don't really mark again based on say in form he plays from the flank. You understand? If I ever have my way, say if I'm a coach, I'll just put Onyedika, Yusuf, and in that midfield. I let 3 of them just be running.
Hmm.
Like if I just have my way, let 3 of them just be running. That kind of Liverpool style where we have Gravenberg, McAllister, and Zoboslai. Like they are just running. You can't even say he's playing 8. You can't even say he's playing 10, but they're just moving around the midfield. Something like
But
I
that
feel
kind
like
of that kind of game comes with a lot of tactical awareness and discipline. Everybody knows where every other person is. They know when to stay, when to go. How to move together. It's
exactly. But we can't play such in Africa here
That's
now.
high
You see, they will just take you on
level
away.
football.
You can't play such in Africa here, you understand? But then anyhow, I want to leave now, and I wish Super Eagles good luck. But then, Baba, now still draw. If you see draw, like if we win the match, I'm still saying that if we win the match, I'll be surprised.
Hmm.
But
Okay, so
then I'm
what's
keeping Super
your own
Eagles go for
prediction?
age.
What's your own prediction?
Baba, we know that now 1-1 or 0-0 now. Oh, let me just say 1-1.
Okay, okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
let me just say 1-1. But just like I said, if Super Eagles win the match tomorrow, like I will be surprised. Like very, very well, guy. You understand? So tomorrow now, I'll come back on live to show you. You're going you're going to do a small preview pre-match this thing tomorrow, ba?
Tomorrow before the game, yes, I'll be live. After the game, I'll be live on YouTube, not here. So after the game, if you want to join us, you have to join us on YouTube. But before
Okay,
the
okay,
game, I'll be live
okay,
here to chat.
okay, Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you,
If that guy
thank
is still
you.
interested in the bet, I'm still in. If he's still interested.
Send me a DM, and if you are still watching,
Okay,
who was the
okay,
person again?
okay,
Solomon.
okay. Let me
Yes,
let
you
me
should
let me
send a
send you a
DM
DM
as
now.
well.
Let me send you a DM
All
now.
right. All right, thank you. Okay, guys. Thank you to everyone that has contributed this afternoon, this evening. A pleasure. I'm feeling confident. I am expecting us to get a 2-0 victory. 2-0 victory. I have to trust Victor Osimhen. We know what he gives. We know what he always does. So I'm going to expect a goal from Victor Osimhen. And then whoever else feels like contributing. If Ekong wants to score one, I'll take it. If Oyedika, Lukman, anybody from the bench, maybe Tolu wants to come and score debut day goal. Boniface wants to finally score his first goal. Anything, I'll take it, but I'm expecting a 2-0 victory for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I think that Rwanda are going to come and defend. They're going to come and play with a low block, try to hit us on the counter, kind of like how they beat us in November. But with the renewed energy that the Super Eagles players have, coupled with a little bit of new manager bounce, coupled with a little bit of just that extra motivation of knowing that they need to win every game to have the best chance of qualifying for the World Cup in 2026, I think that the Super Eagles will be good enough. One thing that we've always had is talent, but we haven't always had the hard work. And there's a popular saying that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. But if we combine the talents that we have with the kind of hard work that we're expecting under Coach Eric Sekushel, I think that the Super Eagles will come out victorious. I'm not going to be braggadocious and say we're going to flog them. No, I think it's going to be a tough encounter. But I think that we can come up with 2 goals and we can hold them and keep a clean sheet. 2-0 win for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I see somebody said, don't forget that keeper is very good. Yes, he's good, so he will have some work. But if we play what we need to play, there's no reason why we cannot beat him. Their keeper is the third choice goalkeeper for Kaiser Chiefs. If it was that good, it wouldn't be third choice. We made him look a little bit better than here. I mean, he's a good player, don't get me wrong. In my match preview, I highlighted him as a potential savior for them. But at the same time, we have enough quality to beat him. Pick your spots right. Don't just play tame efforts. Don't play short straight at him. And you should be able to score a goal. No matter how good a goalkeeper is, they score the best goalkeepers as well. So for me, it's about how we come together, how we create our chances, and how we're able to break their team down. Just very quickly, I'm seeing some predictions. Felix says 4-0 to the Super Eagles. Paul already says 3-0 Nigeria. Niger Ball of Fame says I'm predicting a 3-0 win. Bright Lucas says I'll take 2 own goals. Goal and goal as long as he goes in at the end of the day. Um, we have to be accurate with every chance that we have in the box. In the box, outside the box, we need to be clinical. We definitely need to. Fash Wumi says 1-0 Nigeria. 1-0 Nigeria. Somebody said, Adelatun says, where can I watch the Zimbabwe versus Benin game? I'm currently watching it online. I don't know what channel shows it in the country that you're from, but nobody is paying me to promote their channel, so I'm not going to name any names here. Olanlere Femi Razak says 3-1. 3-1, are you talking about Nigeria win or Rwanda win? But I'm assuming that you're expecting a Nigeria win. Toasting T says 2-1 Nigeria win. Mo Mubarak says 2-0 in favor of Nigeria. 2-0 in favor of Nigeria. Somebody said it's showing on FIFA Plus, so you can maybe check there. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Again, before the game, I'll be live on Instagram to chat with you guys and see how the mood is like. But I'm going to be doing a live watch along on YouTube. So if you're not already subscribed, go and subscribe now. Go and subscribe now. Eagles Tracker NG. You can also just type Eagles Tracker in the search bar. You will see our beautiful green logo and you can subscribe to our channel. I'm going to be doing a live watch along tomorrow during the game, live reactions, live commentary, etc. And then after the game, we are going to have a post-match live show where you can also come and either celebrate with us or lament with us. Hopefully celebration though. But the post-match live show is going to be on YouTube as well. So please join us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more content that is already on the YouTube channel. Content from training, content from player interviews, extended interviews, not the ones that I posted on my page, and so much more that you can enjoy and get hyped for tomorrow's game. And of course, there's going to be more content after the game and content before and after the game versus Zimbabwe. This international break is going to be a successful one for the Super Eagles. Trust me. Tony will win for Nigeria tomorrow. See you guys on the next one.